up here. Yeah.
Amazing. This is amazing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Spin you around. We are in Amsterdam, Holland America Cruise Line. We've come to your home now. Off to Amsterdam, but the problem is we do not know how we're getting to Amsterdam. So we have to be there just afternoon, but we're going to find out how that happens, whether it's bus or train or shuttle. We're going to figure it out again.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go have something to eat.
Okay, we have a tea to start the day.
I have some pancakes and a piece of ham of some sort, or bacon.
Guest services, how'd they do for you?
Well, they were very kind, and they said, you know, there's not much they can do for today just because it's the last night of this leg of the journey. I've got a seagull coming to land beside me.
Huge seagull just about hit us.
Anyways, but they asked us to come back on the first day of embarkation day at around 5 p.m. That's when they'll know who's on the next leg of the journey with us and what cabins they have available, and they'll move us to another cabin. Don't really want to do that. Don't really want to have to pack up and move. We really love our cabin guy that we have. We love our cabin, but we have to be able to sleep over the next 9-10 days. So I guess there's no other option, really. We have to do it.
We'll see what Carnival comes up with for us, and that'll be on the next vlog series. That won't be this one. We'll be wrapping this one up tonight, hopefully, after a big day in Amsterdam. But yeah, for our second leg, I guess we're going to get to do at least another cabin tour. We didn't anticipate that, but we'll be able to show you a new cabin.
We were so excited to be able to get this cabin
Yeah.
for two legs and not have to worry about packing up and moving, and yet here we are doing it anyways.
Yeah, so we'll show you what we get into. Like I said, that'll probably be the first day of the next vlog, the 9-day Ireland, Scotland, UK island. So stay tuned for that next vlog series and see how we make out with our cabin change. And today we're gonna go get ready and head off to Amsterdam.
Yeah, we're here. Let's get moving.
Here you go. I think we're at the port of Ijmuiden. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get it. I think that's where we're going to. I've heard about that cruise terminal right there, so that's as far as we have to go. And then we have to somehow arrange transportation from there. I've heard that if you get up and go over the stairs and back down, that's where the bus goes. I'm not sure what we're gonna get up to here, but nice morning here in Holland. I think this is part of Holland, this port as well as Amsterdam. Off we go to figure out how we're getting to Amsterdam. I'm not sure the boat's been cleared yet, but we're gonna go down and see if we can get off. So we're here just waiting to get off the ship, but they seem to be having technical issues with the gangway. They can't seem to lower it. You've seen a bunch of officers coming and going up here on the ship. There's a bunch of people down there trying to figure out how we're gonna get off the ship. That gap down there is a little too far to jump.
Plan B.
Update. So they never did get the big gangway working, so we've got a little smaller one that they've taken down on the deck 1. We have a way to land now. Looks like we're going this way too. They got that thing working yet? Nope. Bye, Pride. See you later this afternoon. Fellison Cruise Terminal, where we're heading. Passengers. Off to the bus. You don't need to stand in the long line there to be able to buy tickets. You can buy them directly on the bus. So, we are doing that. So, there's some stairs up here we have to go over, and then there's a bus station, then we have to go to a train station. Whew, it's gonna be a lot of navigating today. We'll get there. Whew, steep.
They are steep.
Steep stairs. We are looking for a bus. Okay, plan B. We have a lot of plan Bs today. Plan B to get off the ship. Plan B to get to Amsterdam. We're gonna try an alternative mode than the bus that's a 45-minute wait plus an hour to get to town, so that's 2 hours away.
So you saw us leaving the port. We were trying to figure out the best way to do it. We were advised to go and take the bus in. It's obviously the most economical way to do it. But when we got to the bus stop, it was 48 minutes before the next bus. And there was probably around 300 or 400 people that were trying to get on the bus. So we decided to take a private taxi. We paid the money. It wasn't cheap, but we made it here in around 35 minutes, and we've got the day to explore, so it's great.
Yeah, sometimes paying a little bit extra to buy some time in your life to do the things you want to do so desperately, it's worthwhile. So
Yeah.
we kind of bought an extra hour, maybe 2 hours in Amsterdam just by paying up some money to a taxi and coming in. So
Yeah.
the taxis, you kind of had to negotiate a rate, and as there's only about 8 taxis there in front of the cruise ship, and as each one left, the one behind it became
Price
more
got
expensive.
So grab the first one you can would
Figured
be
it
my
out.
advice, because we hemmed and hawed and had to pay €20 more because 2 left and the rest were $20 more expensive.
Yeah.
€20.
The only other option I could think of would be to kind of just do it, explore Amsterdam on your own and just get the cruise ship to drop you off, but then you have to wait for buses and people and all that. It might be less time, so I think we maximized our time in Amsterdam today.
Yeah, and we had a beautiful drive, just the two of us in the back of a nice car and clean, and just the two of us, not squeezed in, not hot, all of that thing. So it was worth the money in the long run, really.
Yeah.
And now we're going to explore.
Yeah. No, just beautiful here. Take a look at what I'm looking at as we're talking again. It's hard to focus on you folks there.
Right.
Because this
This
is
is so beautiful up here. Yeah.
amazing. This is amazing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Spin you around.
Yeah. That something, right?
Look at that. We are in Amsterdam, Holland America Cruise Line. We've come to your home now.
Yeah. We're very upset we're not
On a Holland America
all
ship.
in Holland America right now, because I think we would have been docked at a much more preferred location. So that's a note for us.
We are downtown Amsterdam.
We are. We are
And-
right around the corner from Anne Frank's house.
Actually, right on the same street.
Right on it, yeah.
It
So
looks
we're
like
right
the
here.
visitor entrance is different than the actual building that's
Right.
right around the corner. So
Yeah, we're right in front of it.
poked around there. So yeah, we are going to motorbikes, bicycles everywhere, as you can
Busy
see
here.
it here. But yeah, we're going to poke around Amsterdam a little bit here, do a river tour, and then come back and check out Anne Frank's house. Somewhere in there, we're going to find something to eat and kind of explore a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna do that too.
Okay, follow us
Lots
along.
of things to do today.
Another cold and rainy night without you lying by my side. I can't sleep, already tried, but still I dream away. Thinking about the way it was, my baby, just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Days turned into months, you're still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. But all the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time. One more time, baby, yeah. Oh, sunshine. Always used to hold my hand, painted our hearts in the sand. Kissing while we made new plans, but still I dream away. Thinking about the way it was, baby, just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Yeah. Days turned into months, still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. All the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time. One more time, baby. the sun, missing all the sunshine. Do you think about me now and then? I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, baby, yeah. I'm missing my sunshine, missing the sunshine.
Just ordered some Dutch pancakes. I ordered a bacon and apple one. Mr. Canuck ordered a banana and something one. Anyways, we're gonna have a little bit of a Dutch lunch here before we go and do our tour.
Yeah, we are literally on this side of the road.
So our drinks have arrived already. Mr. Canuck is really trying this whole Dutch experience with a Heineken. And we've got a bottle of water to share. And I went with a cappuccino.
Cheers. A little bit of Heineken.
I got a little cookie with my cappuccino.
Lunch has arrived. Can you believe this thing? I don't even know how to
Size of it.
explain the size of it. It's my hand, you know. Wow. I have a Dutch pancake. It is chocolate and banana.
And mine is apple and bacon. Look at the size of this thing. It's huge. I guess we could have shared one.
I'm gonna roll it up and eat it like a big huge burrito. Syrup. I'm gonna try it without the syrup.
It's delicious. You should show your mouth because you have chocolate down your chin.
I'm gonna show you my burrito. Are you gonna ride it? Check out the ducks for you folks that do ducks on the cruise ship. My gosh! A lot of ducks. And Jill won't let me get this. I think that'd go great in the next 9-day run to Ireland. It's green. Is that a no?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. But the mankini. I found a new flavor of potato chips that I won't eat. Did you see what I found in there? Not the mankini. The Mars bars. We have a new reason to love Europe. Europe has Mars bars too. We go to the States, we can't get Mars bars. So now we just have to come across the Atlantic whenever we want something good to eat. I'm ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous. But paprika lays?
Are those people? Oh, they're all lined up for the boat tours.
Oh. I'm not sure I could do paprika lays. But Mars bars and mankinis. We're about to go into the Anne Frank Museum. No pictures allowed inside, so we'll talk to you when we get out.
I'll see you on the outside. Not much words after that. We're so thankful to have a free country to live in right now. I think such evil existed and prevailed for so many years and so many innocent people died. It's overwhelming.
It's a lot. Yeah, I think if you've ever had an ill thought or an ill word about someone not like you, go see that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it should be mandatory. Everybody should have to spend a little bit of time in their life experiencing what other people have had to go through and see the sorrow that family went through, and that poor father to find out when the war was over that he lost his wife and his 2 children. And that's just one case of how many millions. Awful.
Okay, we are back at the cruise port. Thought I'd show you a little bit around in here. Little souvenir shop. I think there's bathrooms upstairs. Information off in the corner just as you're leaving to the right. And Jill's shopping. Tulips. Okay, we are back at the port. Our ship is right there. Hello, Pride. So we made it. They're back. We did it. We did it our way.
Yeah, definitely probably wasn't the most economical way, but
Yep.
it was the most convenient way.
We didn't see it. We left Amsterdam there. We grabbed an Uber. And between the Uber and the taxi today, we're probably in for almost 100 euros each. So 200 euros.
Yeah.
But in saying that, we were there, probably one of the first passengers off the ship in Amsterdam to do what we wanted to do this morning.
For sure.
We also, when we decided it was time to leave and go, we were back at the ship within another half hour.
Yeah.
Where our understanding of doing the bus and the trams and trains and figuring out the transit, that we were going to be looking at an hour or 2.
Almost 2 by the time you transferred from the bus to the tram
Each
and all
way.
of that. Each way.
So we barely spent over an hour in transit today, but we spent the rest of the time enjoying Amsterdam. So, we paid extra, but I think we got extra out of it.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
now we're going back to the ship, so
They want to get on YouTube. Got some people wanting to get on. Well shot. Seeing us record.
I wonder if they fixed. I think they have
think they fixed
the gangway that wasn't working this morning that you saw. So,
Yeah.
okay, let's get back on board. I don't know. We might even have some time to get in the pool and
maybe.
cool off. We'll see how it goes. We'll see you inside the ship. There you go. 12th day. Last port stop.
Yeah.
We have mail. And we haven't been back since this morning. What do we got today?
We have a monkey.
We have a monkey. I don't see him on the bed. There he is. Well, we have filled up our bubbas with some, what is that called? Kind of like a cider champagne combination. Yeah, seems different than cider I'm used to. And we're gonna go up. Maybe spend a little bit of relaxing time at the pool. Reflect on a busy and deep day. Jill, I believe, is climbing into the hot tub behind me. I'm enjoying a bit of cooling off here. Wonderful country. It just continues to amaze me. I don't know what I expected, but how the rest of the world reminds me of home, But, yeah. Amazing city, Amsterdam. We're so close between today and yesterday's ports. Rotterdam is, I believe, somewhere in the middle. Would have been great to get there and get a little bit of that Holland America kind of history there. It's, I believe, one of the, if not the original Rotterdam, might be, I'm not sure if I'm right on that, but I know there is one of them there in the city. So we didn't get a chance to do that, but we wanted to kind of do the highlights of all these ports we're going to. So yeah, that's why we have done the things we've done, and we're kind of counting up all the things and places that we'd like to come back to one day. Jill's up there in the hot tub. If she can see me or not. We're back.
We are.
From the pool.
Yes.
Yeah, he last saw us in the pool, cooling off, all cleaned up, got our makeup on.
Barely. Not
Barely.
much. Didn't put very much on today.
Me neither. Went last night on our 12-day cruise along Northern Europe.
Yeah.
So, doing main dining room tonight. And then yeah, we're going to pick around, maybe even check out a couple acts that somehow we missed over 12 days. So.
Yeah. Anyways, a lovely day again. Another amazing day. Feel so privileged to be able to go through Anne House and the history there, and the reminder of how fragile life is and how we all need to make sure that we're looking after each and everyone.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, it is the ultimate tragedy because they were literally one train ride away from seeing peace, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes it even a little worse, right? They lived through 2 years of hiding.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know. It was a very sobering day for sure for us.
Yeah, so now we're going to go have a drink and relax a bit before dinner. And yeah, then we're going to have our last night out. We'll see. Off we go. Outside of our home.
What?
On deck floor. With our cider. What would you rather see? Cider or Joe? Yeah, cider. This is the cider that we bought in France. If I got that right.
Yeah.
It feels like an odd thing, but a bottle of Dom might have been more appropriate.
Yeah.
We didn't find that though.
Couldn't find it.
So this is what we're drinking tonight on the way down for pre-dinner cocktail.
Oh, crazy line at guest services. Pretty settling up their accounts.
We should check our bill. We haven't done that.
Yeah.
We may have a surprise.
Yeah, you should check our bill.
And weather forecast call for clear sky, northeasterly wind up to 15 knots, and 2 feet of swell coming from the same direction. We expect the temperature in the mid-70s. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy this beautiful afternoon.
Okay, appetizer number 1 is here. The steak, ale, and cheddar, I believe is the name of the soup.
Yeah.
Soup for you.
I have the lemon dill chicken soup.
Okay, appetizer number 2 is here. This is the chicken tenders. I think it's got like a Thai, sweet Thai sauce. Something like that. It's not very sweet.
I have the same thing, but I ordered it for Mr. Canuck because I find it a little too spicy for me.
I ordered the braised short ribs and Jill.
I ordered the same thing. Sorry guys, not much to look at.
Happy me.
I just asked for the cheese plate tonight, but I asked for just brie. So that's what I'm having for dessert.
No dessert for me. Well done your last dinner.
All done.
Well done. 12 days of main dining room every night. The beauty of Carnival.
Not every night. We did the buffet one night.
We did buffet one night because we were in town late. Yes, that's right. Oh, otherwise we would have did 12 days of main dining room. So, the beauty of Carnival. You don't lose out by going to the main dining room.
No, the food is so
You don't have to do
phenomenal.
specialty restaurants. And our monkey, this afternoon, you didn't get to see it after we showed him to you, but his head fell off. So, did a little bit of surgery, and I tried my best. That's why I'm not a surgeon. Okay, so we're having a quiet evening on the ship. No shows, not even a lot of music. Just sitting around the lounge, having a drink, talking to some friends. Kind of a quiet last night on our 12-day. We still might catch some comedy or some music, but for now we're just watching the sun go down. I don't know if you can see it over my shoulder there, but yeah. This is the cruise life right here. Changing time tonight. Well, what did last night? Did you see all the things we did? Nothing. Yes, a very quiet night. Yeah, we had traveled with friends on this 12-day cruise, and so we spent the last night just kind of reminiscing, talking, saying goodbye. Some of them aren't cruising with us, and they're heading back home, so we thought we'd spend some time that way. So
Yeah, so we just sat in a lounge and had some conversations for the evening. So there's nothing really to show you. A little bit of the sunset we got. Did you show that?
I did show a little bit of a sunset view there, and grabbed some of that as we saw it out the window. But other than that,
we just found a quiet lounge and hung out. It was nice.
Yeah, nice quiet night. So this is the end of the 12-day Northern European cruise, and before we say goodbye, just maybe a couple highlights. I don't know. I was going to ask you favorite port. I don't know if there is one with all we've done.
Hard decision to make. Yeah, there's different parts of different ones. Loved Corona, Spain, and that was our first port. But I could easily see myself living in La Corona, Spain. It was gorgeous.
Lisbon was gorgeous. Loved it. Mm-hmm. La Rochelle. I don't know.
La Rochelle was beautiful too.
I don't think there was a bad port. There were some inconvenient travel arrangements at some ports that I think probably Carnival could have did more to help people get into some of these towns.
Definitely.
So yeah, some of the savings in the cruise were offset by the travel expenses that other cruise lines include in their fare into some of these towns. So that was a challenge at times.
Yeah, but
didn't stop us. We still got out and saw everything we wanted to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, overall wonderful cruise, and first ever time in Europe has just been amazing. The people have been amazing. The culture has been mind-blowing. The history is, compared to what we have in North America, doesn't even compare. It's
absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was laughing at a group of an American family that was on a tour with us at one spot, and they were saying when we found out that something was $13.65 or something this place was, and this teenage person said to parents, "Are you kidding me? Like everything's 18 something where we're from." And I thought, it's true. That's how we all are in North America, right? 13 something is unheard of in our mind.
We definitely ate at pubs, and we did things in places that existed before North America was discovered. So that gives you a perspective on the difference between where we live and where we've been visiting for 12 days.
Yeah.
And then you get to places like Paris, and it's beyond time as far as you get into anyways, very old, very interesting stuff that we don't get to see every day. So very thankful for it, and I think it's a great cruise to see a lot of highlights of a lot of cities, but not enough time to do any of them right. we had a kind of a sampler of all these cities.
Definitely, so. Yeah, it just gave us a taste of what we want to do and come back and explore a little bit more. But for sure.
Yep. So we'll wrap it up there. If you've watched all 12 of these, then thank you for watching and following along.
Thanks, guys.
And if you've just seen bits and pieces here and there, this might be one of the few you've seen, then go back. We've got 12 days of all these different cities. You want to check them out in our vlog series. And also, when we're on these cruises, we're recording and not editing until we get home. So follow us on Instagram. You can see us there and see us real time what we're up to. So
we post pictures every day after we're done our day of what we've been doing, so you can see that on a regular basis.
And for this video and all of them and the ones we've done so far, all our vlogs, we love to see the comments and questions. We help people out. If we know that when we want to know what to do on a cruise, we go to YouTube and we check out other people's videos and read more about what there is. So
and we're not shy about answering questions. We've had a lot of people ask us the dollar figure of certain things. We try to include that as we're going about, that we paid 50 euros for this or 20 for this. If we didn't, and it's something you want to ask us, and we'll let you know if we can remember what we paid for something. And we're not shy about sharing what the trip cost us. We're not, we're paying what anybody else would pay on the trip. So, we'll let you know what our expenses were. Sometimes we get deals, and some days not so much.
No, for sure. Yeah, we don't know a lot about excursions offered by the cruise lines because we do our own thing, as you've
as
seen.
Much as we can. We've done some excursions with the cruise line, but we try to do our own thing. We just feel like you can kind of get away from being hurdled into a big crowded bus if you do things a little bit on your own.
Yep. So again, thanks for watching. Hopefully it was all genuine. What you saw was all real. There's been editing to take out the boring parts, but we're brutally honest, man. If things don't go well, then we let you know. We don't want you to go on a cruise and have an experience that we don't think is worth taking. So, and we've had some of those moments with Carnival, and we'll be doing another cruise right after this one with Carnival again. So get ready to watch that vlog. A 9-day cruise around the UK, Ireland, Scotland, all that type of thing. So that's it. So good night, everybody. For the last time on our 12-day cruise. And stay tuned for our 9-day that's coming up. We're starting it tomorrow, but you're going to see it probably a few days in this vlog series. Bye-bye.